Christian Prince, maybe if you can explain to the people in the chat about the poetry of Amr al-Qais. It's really interesting, that topic. Maybe you can show them also. If you Google it, you can find a picture exactly from the text of Amr al-Qais, who was a couple hundred years before Islam and before Muhammad. And Muhammad took it, copy paste exactly the same poetry of Amr al-Qais, and he put it in the Quran about Qamar Sa wa Shaqq al-Qamar. You know all these ayahs, right? And I believe there are 4 ayahs or something that Muhammad, many, but at least 4, and he copy pasted, and it's a copy paste religion.
In my book, Quran and Science, I have tons of those things, not only from Amr al-Qais, from many books, because Muhammad was copying from many.
From the Sanhedrin,
this is the poetry. This is the poetry, and you know the poetry is very beautiful actually. Muhammad he copied from it. This is why he took it. This is about the same about the moon.
That's true. Because when Amr al-Qais he's talking about the splitting of the moon, he's talking about love between him and a woman. How is suddenly a poetry about the love of a woman between a husband and his wife became splitting the moon, actually splitting the moon? You know,
you see
people
guys,
don't know that.
You see guys, I'm losing my voice. You see the poetry. This is the poetry in front of me. Muhammad he copied. Let me show you the part he copied. That is Sa'a wa Shaqq al-Qamar. Here.
Yes, that one.
Let me highlight. Okay. So he copied this part from the poetry. And then ناعش الطرف بعينيه, he copied that part. فرماني فتعاطف عقر, he copied that part. فتركني كهشيم المحتضر, copy this part. Then عدد الأقمار يسرى في الدجى, here into this part. And نوركم شيء زهر, this part. And then he continue. I mean, he is copying exactly word by word.
Exactly. Because this is a love story. It's a love story between a man and his wife. And we know about the history of Amr al-Qais, Christian Prince. He was like the Romeo, basically the Casanova of his time. He was writing poetry, and he was loved by many women in his lifetime. You know, he was like Hugh Hefner, right?
Anyway, but you know, at that time, you know, and by the way, he was supposedly Christian too.
So he's a well-known guy, right?
but that at that time, you know, poetry for women, it was very. I mean, those are desert people. They have nothing to do except poetry. They speak poetry. They don't even talk language. They, you know, they speak to each other at poetry. You know. So when
and that's why the people who knew about this poetry that Muhammad stole, this is why they are everyone in the Quran. They are telling to Muhammad, "You're nothing but a scam. You're stealing from things that are already known." So people who could write and read, they knew about this poetry. But you know, a lot of people illiterate in the desert, they cannot write and read, so they believe Muhammad.
Well, we are here to expose it, what we can do.
It's you know, Islam is made by illiterate, so-called illiterate, but we know he could write and read very well. But it's made for illiterate people who follow a blind religion, blind political ideology, basically.
It's not easy to say to yourself, I was a fool all my life following a Hello?
Hey, brother Christian Prince, how are you?
Hey, my friend, I'm fine.
Hey, long time no see, huh?
Yeah, what we can do? I was doing Hajj.
But you are dirty, you are kafir, you cannot enter Mecca, my friend.
My friend,
what are you talking about?
I was so clean. This is why I wanted to feel dirty once in my lifetime.
So you took 10-time shower around the Kaaba, what?
No, I touched the black stone, so I became so clean.
Christian Prince, the reason, brother, why I wanted to call you, we know Islam is a pure satanic religion, but if you have some time, and I want to show you an hadith from Sahih al-Bukhari,
All right.
if that's okay.
Sure.
If you go to sunnah.com and you go to Sahih al-Bukhari 1125.
Don't give me a
Sahih
number. Tell me what
al-Bukhari.
the hadith. I will remember it.
Yeah. It says Gabriel did not come to the Prophet for some time. And so one of the Quraysh women said, his Satan has deserted.
He forsake you.
Yes.
Your Satan forsake
Yes.
you, right?
Yes. So then somehow the divine revelation comes. So you see, it says his Satan deserted him, right?
Yeah.
And you have the footnote also, chapter 93, ayah 1 to 3 from the Quran that backs it up. So it clearly says his Satan has deserted him.
Yeah.
So what is your point of view about it? Because this is very clear, right?
Well, Muhammad, he confirmed in different place and different hadith that that Allah he helped him against Shaitan, and Shaitan he command him but to do good. You know.
Yes.
So Muhammad he confirmed that he have a Shaitan, and the women here when she asked him, because they were wondering what happened, you are not receiving satanic verses no more. So they said to her, where is your Satan? Where is your Satan? Has they left you? So then Allah he revealed, says to her that that Allah did not forsake you and he is still sending you for etc. You know. Yeah.
Maybe you can show the hadith on the screen for the people. Maybe they can take notes.
They can
because
see
this
it.
is really.
It's in the screen
they can
already.
See it. Okay. Okay.
Before you finish your words, it was on the screen.
Perfect, my friend. Yeah, this is really important stuff, because you can as a Christian you can put this hadith in the face of Muslims. Look, it clearly says Satan. So don't say Allah is not Satan. It's proof and it's in front of you, and it's Sahih hadith, right?
Yeah. And the Quran, Muhammad he confirmed. Actually, if you remember, we have a little chat or debate with the guy from the speaker corner. His name is what? I forgot his name. He, you know,
Abbas or
Abbas
someone else?
Abbas ibn Farnas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah.
The guy we showed him that the Prophet said that my Shaitan he command me to do good. He said to me, it's a genie. I said to him, Shaitan. He said it's a genie. I said Shaitan. It's a genie. You know.
Yeah, it's clearly Shaitan, right?
Yeah, it says Shaitan there in front of his eyes. But Muslims, you know, they are ashamed of what is written in their books. This is why they try to get away from it.
Yeah, yeah, we know, you're right, that Aisha has also a Shaitan, because Muhammad says to her, hey, your Shaitan came to you, right?
Yeah, all of this in my book. If you read the 6 and Allah, you will find it. And then, you know, when Muhammad, she said that to him, Muhammad, he gave her a verse in the Quran, and he claimed that, you know, when night come, you know, the god of sex come. And he is and he's seeking for, you know, because Muhammad he have a problem. You see, when this hadith here in front of us about Aisha obviously she is young, she is horny, she want to have sex. Muhammad is old and he cannot do it. I look for the messenger of Allah and I put my hand on his hair. He said, your Shaitan has come to you? I said, do you have Shaitan? He said, yes. But Allah, he helped me against him, and he submitted. Which means Muhammad, you don't have sex no more.
Yeah, exactly.
All what the woman she want to do, she want to have sex. She is a wife. She's trying to play with her husband to go to bed. Yeah. So Muhammad now accusing her that her Shaitan is playing. Your Shaitan is in action now. Yeah. So Muhammad, and she said, what about you? Don't you have a Shaitan? Which means, don't you want to go with me in bed? You know. So because obviously for him, sex is Shaitan. But here you notice Muhammad, he's trying to avoid, you know, the problem which is in, you know, he have a sexual problem. He cannot have sex. Maybe in the beginning of his life he was able, but obviously later he cannot. So he's getting old here and he cannot have sex, and he accused Aisha that by touching his hair, his Shaitan is doing that. But how a Muslim can explain that to us? Because she's his wife, she's lawful.
Yeah, unbelievable.
There's nothing to do with Satan here. This is not satanic. If a woman, even a woman, she come naked to her husband, she is totally naked, and say, hey, sleep with me. That is not satanic. This is his wife. So Why Muhammad is saying to her, "You Satan coming to you"? What's wrong? Why he's accusing her? Why he's connecting her act to Satan?
Yeah. Don't you want to say Shahada because of this, my friend? I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we hope that some Muslims will call us and will give us some, some
brother.
answers.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is really interesting stuff. You know, it's in front of us, and Satan is all over the place in Islam, and Satan Amir Kab Muhammad. You know, he's riding him every time. He and his wife.
Yeah, actually, he said clearly.
What can we do?
You know, actually, once there's a chat room in Arabic. I know you. I'm sure you know it. In Paltalk. Yeah. And there was an admin, his name is Easy something, Easy 11, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
And the Muslim, he come every day to the chat room and he said to the Christians, "You Christians are the sons of the devil. You Christians are the sons of the devil." This guy, he said to me, "Can you answer him?" What do you want to answer? You answer him. He said, "No, I mean, I'm just here, actually, just laughing. I'm relaxing, you know. They are the admin. This is, I don't really interfere there." So, he said, "Look, just take the mic and say something. I know you can get him busted." So I took the mic, and I know why he's saying that. You know, he's saying that because Muhammad told them, when a person he have sex with his wife, if he don't pray to Allah, the shaitan, he will be the one who is doing his wife.
Yeah, he will wrap himself around
his private part, and he will be doing the wife, and the wife, she will be, you know, this is why even the Quran confirmed that. So I said to him, I said to him, so why you are saying that? Tell us why, the reason. So he told us the reason. The Prophet said, etc., etc. I said, okay, thank you very much. So are you sure that this is a hadith is true, sahih? He said yes. I said, no, confirm again. Is it sahih? He said yes. I said, are you sure sahih? He said yes. I wanted him to say it 3 times as usual, you know. So after he said it 3 times, I said to him, okay, based on what you said to us, that if a man he don't say the name of Allah before he have intercourse, the son will be the son of the devil. That means your prophet himself is the son of the devil because his father is not a believer.
Yeah, he was najis, right?
So Muhammad must be the son of the devil. He took the mic and he started crying, "May Allah curse you, may Allah kill you, may Allah destroy you." Yeah. And since then never came back and say to the Christians, "You are the sons of the devil."
Yeah, you got him busted, right?
This is how stupid Muhammad is, because Muhammad didn't figure out that he himself is a son of an unbeliever. How you say to them that if you don't say that prayer before you have intercourse with your wife, shaitan will do your mother or your wife, and you forgot that you yourself are a son of an unbeliever? Stupidity versus madness.
Yeah, you have some stupid Muslims. They will say, no, how can you prove that Abdullah and Amina, the parents of Muhammad, are in hellfire? Well, Muhammad himself says, when a Sahabi comes to him and he asks him, where is your father? Muhammad turns his back and he says, your father and my father are both in hellfire.
Yeah, and even he mentioned his mother.
And you have
too.
Another hadith.
He mentioned his mother.
Amina is in hellfire too.
Yeah, he asked Allah for intercession to his mother, and Allah refused. Yeah. Anyway, my friend, thank you very much for calling. Let's see if we can get some Abdul.
Hello to everyone in the chat, and God bless everyone, and keep this great work up, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you.